Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to FPRL. Hopefully this will be the last lobby restart, or, sorry, not lobby restart, stream restart, but yeah, hopefully it will be the last lobby restart as well. Because, we just had to all restart our game, so that's why the stream, went again. So hopefully we won't have to have any more of that. And yeah, apologies obviously for earlier on, due to all of the lag and all of that. First time I was actually streaming from Streamlabs, so didn't go to plan, and before maybe I try again, does need a tiny bit of work. Now, I really do hope the Ferraris do battle, please. Like, Ferraris, if you are watching the stream, please battle. Like, come on, give us some entertainment. You're gonna be like, how much seconds? Let's, 20, 30 by the end? Probably even higher if there's no safety cars, but knowing how many drivers we have, knowing all the chaos that's gonna happen, please, Ferraris, do battle. Do give us some excitement. I think most of these drivers will have to be practicing so much if they want to have a chance this season. Like, can you believe it? Our champion from last year, and one of the reasons I can't say is people couldn't stop destroying braking boards, which it's so annoying. Like, okay, you're maybe driving with assist, but there is other drivers. Do remember that. Like, it's actually so annoying. So I'm actually gonna have to go to the FIA chat right now and report it. So that's what I'm gonna do, so I'll go silent for a second. One sec, guys. So while this quickly all gets set up, so sorry guys, just quickly. Just getting evidence for something, as I am one of the stewards. Because this is not a thing that people would report. Anyway, right, okay. Just gotta go to stewards chat. So, sorry guys for the silence, as I am one of the stewards, as I've already said. Just was quickly reporting something that I saw. But anyway, so let's just talk a tiny bit about the race then. Tristan, as you can see, oh my god, can you believe it? We can actually go to the grid and see the grid order now. So we can talk about, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where do you see this stuff? Lobby option, where is it? Oh my god. A moment where you forget everything. Don't even think we can. No, we can't view it. But anyway, Tristan, I think it's 14th. Can you believe it? Our champion from last year, and one of the reasons obviously was due to people were destroying brake meter boards. So, and anyway, he is running assist. So it looks like it's Ferrari domination currently. And the grid is so competitive. It is so competitive. So drivers do not ready up till 38. So yeah. So in chat, make sure you give your predictions to who will be winning. This is gonna be a very hopefully exciting race. Even if we might have a Ferrari domination. So all the drivers still in disbelief. All the drivers in disbelief of how fast the Ferraris are. And they really cannot believe it. Obviously, I mean, it must be very like last year. Some of the drivers were like basically winning, and now they've gone to 7th, and our champion to 14th. So but what I can guarantee you, it is still going to be a season with a lot of excitement. Even if we might not get battles up at the front, there will be a lot to happen. And even the 2 Ferraris may be dueling, which I'm begging for the Ferraris to fight. And I think that's what most drivers will want. And we say that. And it will actually be so disappointing if we're going to have more issues like this anyway. We're going to work what's going on with so it looks like many people some drivers at least, might be having some issues. So Collarbone has joined. I really pray it is the first race of the season. Come on, we've been waiting, I think, for a tiny bit for the season to get back underway. Like, this is, as Ollie, this is my favourite, or probably the top of my favourite leagues to commentate. And we've been waiting so long, so let's really hope it will be an interesting race. And this is actually so annoying because most people don't have setups. Most drivers do not have setups. So I'm just waiting to see if we are going to have a restart. And Collarbone can't take control of the car. I think most drivers are currently not enjoying life, and I don't think people would be. We might get a start anyway. So this is gonna be the start of the season basically, but I think with most drivers frustrated. So we'll be watching, unfortunately, from the back. At least we'll be able to see the 5 red lights come on, and it will be interesting to see then what will happen. And I think many drivers are annoyed, but anyway, let's have a look then. What's going to happen for a brand new season of FPRL? We've been waiting for this. We've had changes in the teams and the different lineups, so let's see what will happen. We had to 3, we had to 4, we had to 5 red lights. We're underway for the championship with a good reaction time from our pole sitter, and he will lead. So Ilias leads. Good start there from Flame, who's trying to dance around the outside. Phoenix in third. As we see, running wide there is Collarbone in the Mercedes. It is going to be Ilias who leads perfectly. Phoenix on those medium set of tyres is putting the pressure on Carvo. Can someone make a challenge on the Ferrari? Phoenix knows it's his best opportunity if he wants to try and make a move. As is Flame in fourth. Then we have Zach. Then we have Smithy. And there's a spin there in the background. Who is that? That's Noah in the Aston Martin, who has spun around and retired. And that is the virtual safety car out on the opening lap of the championship. Well, that was very dramatic. Both Red Bulls decided to also go onto the soft compound of tyres. They wanted to go aggressive. We also had Powell, also one of the spinners, Loggy as well. So a lot of chaos happening. And the safety car has now been deployed, just noticed. So, it's a very chaotic start to the season. And we had a lot of cars in there, like 3 or 4 cars in there, so that's kind of expected when you have so many cars. And I think many drivers are annoyed. It looks like it might have been an AI who took Noah out. So that's what happens when when you have like 3 or 4 wide going into turn, unsure what turn it is, but it's basically the little sweepers. Need to. I don't often commentate this circuit. I'm not too much of a fan of the circuit either. And all the drivers want to restart, which I'm not surprised. There's been so much chaos. I think Tristan and Pal and Loris and Carlabona got damage as well. So such a dramatic start to the season. And we're still waiting to see if we will be getting any kind of restart. Safety car's already coming in. So safety car. Already coming in. Stop any. Can you believe it? What is going on? The safety cars are. Is that? And yeah, we will be getting a restart. This is, I don't understand what's going on right now. And the game glitched again, so we'll be getting another restart. Let's see if, well, we'll wait in here for a tiny bit and see if the 2 Ferraris duel it into turn number 1. I mean, who doesn't want a tiny bit of action on this restart? Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh no, someone's already spun in the background. Phoenix already is gonna go for the move into Tarzan corner. He cannot make the move, but he's keep his foot in around the outside. Obviously, none of this will matter for now because everyone will have to leave. So, but I guess it's for a bit of fun, guys. Come on. I mean, we're gonna leave this lobby and nothing's gonna happen. So I'll just wait in here until all the drivers go, and that's why Curvo's going for a move. Look at this, Curvo on the attack. So yeah, we are gonna be getting a lobby restart once again, but who doesn't fancy a tiny bit of fun? And I don't think most drivers are leaving. So I think, are they even aware? Some have left. That's a battle. Loris and Loggy. I'm gonna get confused with that. Anyway, they do. I mean, they'll leave once they get their invites. Once I get my invite, I'll also leave. And we do need to restart games. And I'll be honest, I agree with this. There is something wrong, because you do not. You do not. And that's why I was so confused. You do not get 1 lap behind the safety car. No one was even catched up. And you don't. Like, it just doesn't happen. Oh my god. Anyway. I'll just ask, do I need to restart my game? Because that will mean... the stream goes again. And I'm trying not to ping the whole server around 500 times today. Okay, I'm fine, so, okay. So, I mean, I'm not commentating whatever's going on in this race right now, but I'm just waiting. Who doesn't like the drivers just running around? We will be getting a qualifying grid, so we're going to be getting another underway for the championship. I need to regain all of my energy. And as soon as I get my invite, I'll leave this. I don't need to restart, luckily. And let's actually pray that all the drivers do restart their game, because I don't want desyncing like Mexico. And remember, this is the first round. We'll also quit to main menu. Just trying to get something up. Sorry guys, 1 second. So everyone's debating, should it be 50, should it be 25? I'm seeing most drivers saying 50. Um, is this invitation now? This is 22 minutes ago, no. So, I'm gonna do what Evan did. So thank you, Evan, for the idea. Let's take you through a hot lap. I'm not gonna do Zandvoort. Let's do another circuit. Let's just do Brazil. Charles Leclerc. Is this a race or something? If it's a race, then is it? Is it time trial? I've got an invite. Okay, we don't have enough time for that. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I'm gonna use every single opportunity I get to just quickly go for a hot lap, but we would have been able to do it if we did. I need to remember to spectate. Yep, drivers. If you're watching the stream or listening, please can you restart your game because before you rejoin. Sorry guys, something might have just played. Anyway, I'm just trying to get something up. The drivers do need to stop asking for invites. and drivers are still having issues. Oh, there's another lobby. Joined the wrong one then. Yeah, but also for the people who are saying, just cancel the race. It's the first race of the season. It's the first race of the season. And like, literally, we haven't even had any racing for the people who, like, just restart your games. And yes, it would have been better if people did not, if people maybe don't ready up so quickly, because there was an extended timeline to 40. But yeah, anyway, we will hopefully get racing soon. But unfortunately, some drivers are making it harder by complaining, unfortunately. So if you are one of those drivers, just wait for your invite. And as we can see, the race has been reduced to 25%. So yeah, now it's back to 50%. I'm unsure if we're waiting for 2 drivers, or is that everyone? $18 now. So I think we're waiting for 1 more. Should be. So we're just hoping that everything now goes right. But in the meantime, let's not waste time. We can talk about some new driver lineups. So we have Pal and Kyle at Red Bull. They had a lot of battles last season, so an interesting driver pairing. We might be going in. And then we have, so I'll just talk about who else. We have Tristan and HP Gamer. They're both were at Alpha Tauri. They moved to another Alpha, but this time to Alfa Romeo in the colours of red and white. If they were to stay in it for 2023, which I don't think they wanted really Alfa Romeo. They probably wanted another team, but I don't think anyone was there at the time, so that's why they were a bit delayed. So they only had two options, which I think were Alfa Romeo and Haas. So they went for Alfa Romeo. So yeah, any of the lineups, we have Noah and Sene, both at Aston Martin. Sene isn't here today, as he's on vacation, looks like, for this weekend. And it's also been moved back to 25%. And I pray that no one readies up, or I am actually gonna have to. I'll probably faint if someone readies up at this time. Oh my goodness. Why can people not learn? Anyway, we are heading straight to the far red lights. And we go racing once more. Let's see then. Once again, Ilias gets away well. Flame going to the inside line of Carvo. As we head into turn number 1, Flame backs out of it. Carvo maintains second place. Flame in third. Is he ahead of Phoenix? As we now make our way through. Side by side there is Noah and Zach going wheel to wheel and spinning around. There's a spinner as well. And it looks like that was Sene, maybe. Or sorry, not Sene, Noah. Spinning around. Well, I don't know where I got Sene from. It looks like we have the virtual safety car out. I got Sene from somewhere, even though he is not in this race. Maybe just so used to seeing Sene and Aston Martin. So my bad on that one. So virtual safety car is out. So when will we be going back to green flag racing? So when we do go back, who will get away the best We might be going just about now as we make our way now down towards Tarzan. Let's see. When does this go? In whose favour will it also work out? The safety car has come in. Lap 2 out of 18 with the 25% race being used. Instead we have Carvo very close to his teammate. The Ferraris very close together, pushing each other through, and they're going to be hoping to push each other outside of the 1 second of each other. And there's a mistake. Ilias is wide. Ilias runs wide, gives the lead to his teammate. Now Flame also tries to head around the outside now. Can he dance around? He's on the throttle. Has he been able to get the move done? He'll have the inside line for the next corner. Cannot make the move stick. And now here comes Phoenix around the outside. Phoenix trying to also make the move, and he has to back just about out of it. I've just realised I need to put on the tyres. Oh no! Carver is round, and the Ferrari driver spins around to the banking and hits the wall, and taking the lead once more is gonna be Ilias as he now heads down towards Tarzan corner. Look in the background, here comes Phoenix to the inside, and Phoenix is taking second position. Flame down to third. So a lot happening here in Zandvoort straight away. And look at this, Akron has been overtaken there by Logie. Can Akron fight back? Can he fight back now? This is going to be interesting. Look at Loris, right on the back of Zach. And there is going to be so much that happens. And we already have quite a few pitters. That might be some drivers who got damage. And we do have DRS. And we also now have Phoenix in second, Flame in third. And let's see, as we now go to the banking, he's going to use his ERS maybe, and DRS. He'll be gaining. Could we have a move going into turn number 1 here at Zandvoort? Let's see. He's gaining. He can't make the move though as we go through Tarzan corner. And Flame still in third. He will be waiting in behind, and the Ferraris haven't flown away because obviously it's only one of them now, but still you would have expected Ilias to fly a tiny bit more. But is it because he's saving his ERS? Is Phoenix pushing right to the limit with all of his ERS? So many possibilities, but this is your battle for the lead. Nova there, and Smithy now going wheel to wheel. We love these kind of battles. And we have Smithy ahead of Noah, and still just feels weird seeing some of these liveries. Sorry, these drivers in liveries. Anyway, will Noah go for the move around the outside? They make contact, and Smithy is out of the race, and Noah went for the move in places where you usually don't see it, or when you do see it, there is a big chance of contact, and there wasn't enough room for both cars to go through. It's Smithy who finds himself out at our first retirement of the season. It's not the way he wanted to start the season at all, and now Phoenix is putting the pressure on Ilias as well. This is so tense. And I told you this race would be exciting. It absolutely is, but such a disappointment for Smithy. Beginning of the season, and already having a retirement. And there's a spin, that's Martin. Martin is round. We look back over to the top two in this race. Phoenix and Flame are both on the soft tires as well. That might be one of the reasons, but they do need to get the move done. They must get the move done if they want anything. And that's Ace who's round. Ace is round. He spins the car around. That's unfortunate for him. Didn't lose too much time. Look at the background. That's Kyle versus Logie. I thought Carl was gonna go for the move there. Literally made me think. And we need to look for the lead because Phoenix is going for the lead. He goes to the inside. He's wide though. And just as that, the safety car is out. But who was ahead? And it looks like... Who was it? Was it Phoenix? The wheel-to-wheel still under the safety car. We don't know who was ahead. And it looks like it was Phoenix. And Elias has to drop to second. Wow. What a epic race so far. Loggy has left the session, but the safety car is out. And I literally had to, I was watching something else, so I literally had to rush to the battle for the lead, and we just about saw the late launch to the inside. And we're surely gonna have pictures, I think. Wow. What a crazy race it's been. And 25% was expected to be incredibly crazy. We do have pictures. Phoenix is in. Elias stays out. Flame also stays out. So have some of these drivers made the correct decision here? Now this will be interesting on the restart. So after a lot of excitement, I'm finally able to take a tiny bit of a deep breath, and I think the drivers as well, because with 25% races, it's expected to have this much chaos. Okay. So let's just look at the positions. Raphael and Loggy up 10, but so this is how the pit stops looks. The top 6 still need to make a pit stop, a mandatory pit stop that is. So Phoenix will be your leader. I'm just waiting for HP8 Gamer and Martin, is it? And Noah as well, sorry. So HP8 Gamer is already there. But is he lapped? Is HP8 Gamer lapped? There's cars behind him. So safety car is going to be coming in this lap. So we'll go back on the tyres. And now let's see what will happen on the restart here in Zandvoort today. You're gonna have Ilias in first position, still yet to make a pit stop. The top 6 are still yet to make a pit stop. The rest have. This is gonna be a very interesting restart. When does Ilias decide to go? I thought he was going for a second because he did have a good buffer. He's just gonna wait. He's gonna wait. Flame's gonna get close. And I can't really see Zach. Let's see. Oh, big crash in the background already. That's Tristan, who has spun around. And look at that. Already Loris going for a move as well. Here goes Zach up the inside. Oh, Flame. He's got the move done. Flame loses 2 positions of the restart. As Ilias keeps the lead. Zach in second. Loris in third position. Flame in fourth as they make their way through. As we have Phoenix in sixth. Raphael in seventh. And we have Kyle, who is now the effective race leader once the top 4 come into the pit lane. But he does also have a time penalty as we make our way now through on the restart. Look, 3 wide in the background. Off the road, there goes Martin. Pal was up the inside there as well. And looks like we might have a spinner. And it looks like it's Loris who has spun around on the restart. We have Flame and Phoenix going wheel to wheel. Who's going to have the position? It's going to be Flame, just about. Phoenix in 5th as I'm finally able to take a bit of a deep breath. But there is still a lot of action going on around Zandvoort so far. What an exciting remember that's Pal who is wide. He's into the gravel trap then, and he's coming back on, losing the position to Loggy. So he has lost the position. And here we have Kyle going for the move. Kyle, can he dance around the outside now? And that is Pal who is retired right at the banking. And oh no, Kyle is round. So just as we get an interruption in the race, is it a safety car? We're going to have to see. It is a safety car, but that's such a disappointment. I was about to say for Kyle that Red Bull were finally having a good race. Or sorry, well, this season. Well, I guess we had Pal and Kyle running at the back mostly. Red Bull. Kyle was able to turn up much better, and as you can see, the rain is falling. I already knew this was gonna happen. I didn't tell you guys, but the rain is falling. I already knew the weather forecast. You guys obviously didn't, but I kind of made it look like that the top 3 would lose a lot of time. Well, the rain's falling, but now we have another decision the drivers do need to make. Now we have another crucial decision. Do they pit for intermediates? Well, some people have already answered that. Thank you, Tristan, and thank you, Ace, for already answering that question. Well, we have 2 drivers who have decided that. What about the rest, though? Our race leader is gonna come in. Zach in as well. Flame. Surely they're all gonna come in, except who is that? Ooh, Raphael and Aquan getting so close together. It's pit lane. Bunching up quite quickly. So who's staying out? Kyle's gonna stay out. Loggy's gonna stay out. So I think they're gonna go long. Noah is in. And Tristan's in once again, even though he was already on the inters. Carvo and HP8 Gamer. HP8 Gamer is finally going to be unlapped. He's going to be able to unlap. Well, he is already, I think. He won't need to actually, he's already ahead. So, what I meant by that, you can't unlap in this game, but he's already ahead of the safety car, so that's fine this time around for him. But when he comes in, he might not be though. That's the only issue on his hands. So this needs to be a very quick pit stop for him. So let's see. I'm actually going to focus on this because this is going to be crucial for him. Is the safety car already coming in, or is Carl just backing off a tiny bit? Maybe. Yep, he's backing off. Onto a set of enters. He goes. Let's see. Will he still be ahead? I think he definitely will be. Yep. And yeah, far too wet. Into the pit! Look at that. He was able to jump Kyle as well with that. What was that McLaren doing? Oh, I thought it was smashing into the wall. Just a lot of weaving, let's just say. Anyway, guys. Hal, after retiring, he's already retired out of this race. He was the reason why we have the second safety car. And he's now in the live chat. He's saying he's just gonna watch the stream instead, which includes commentary, so I'll say good decision. Safety cars coming in. So, Zach, also known as Bill, will he get the win? Also, by the way, I'm still calling HPA Gamer. His name is actually Harrison, but another one I need to get used to. So let's see how this one's gonna work out. And Pal also in the chat supporting Kyle as well, who is his teammate. We go back to green flag racing. It is Elias who leads us away in the background. Fishy going for the move immediately on Phoenix as we go into turn number 1. Can he get the move done? Also there, Loris and Raphael going side by side. And now, that's Carlabona maybe. Was trying one maybe for a move, but who is trying one is Loris to the inside line. He goes, or Raphael trying to get the move done. Does Raphael have it on traction? Might just up ahead, that's side by side through the twisty section. It's gonna end in contact, obviously. It is Fishy who is around, and that was on the grass for Phoenix. Phoenix, I think, or it might have been Raphael. One of them was on the grass there. As Curvo making the move. Sorry, Curvo trying maybe. Or losing a position. Here are our race leaders. And it is Elias in first. It is Zach in second. It is Flame in third. Very close though in the background as well. Akron holding his little train here as well. That's Ace making a move. And look at this! Can Noah dance around the outside of the banking now? Side by side they go! And Noah completes the move to dance around the outside. Excellent stuff there by Noah to make the move. And he was already, I think, going to the outside line there. Might have been on Fishy, so he might have done a double overtake, unsure. And that's Aquan, I think, who might have made a tiny bit of a mistake. He was leading this little train for fourth. And here is Zach and Elias once more. Yellow flags to the first sector. Might have been for Kyle. And Ace on the back of Akron as well. In the background, that's side by side. And that is Curvo going to the inside and getting the move done there on Fishy. He was able to make the move. Fishy maybe trying though to get the cut back. Trying to make the move once more. We have to cut though to the battle for the lead. Because Zach's going to the inside. And Zach might be able to take it. They're side by side. Zach takes the lead. So Zach is able to go to the inside and he was able to take the lead as well. Elias in second. Flame in third position. Excellent, excellent stuff. That's Martin though, who has, I think, spun around. He has. And we weren't even focusing on that. That was so unexpected. And he's able now to defend as well. And that's exactly what Alpine needed. They're gonna be loving life now. Martin has retired from the session. In the pit lane, I think. Wow, what a race we have been treated to here in Zandvoort. Might only be 25%, but it's treated us to a chaotic season opener, that's all I'll say. And much more entertaining than last season. I think last season many people did fall asleep with how boring it was. Absolutely no action except a late safety car. But anyway, this race, I think it's had action every single lap. I couldn't even take people through all of it. That's how much action. But it's now starting to settle down a tiny bit. But I don't think Ilias is going to give up for the lead. He might try and take it back. And we're going to see Zach really being defensive. He knows. He knows. Oh no, spin in the background. Loris is round. Loris is round and Noah is out. Noah is out. That's disappointing for him. As we cut back. I was about to say Zach is going to defend this for his life. He knows. He knows that this is probably... He might get chances like this, but when you do get chances, you need to take it. And when you saw the pace of the Ferraris in qualifying, I think all the drivers would be worried. And maybe Ilias hasn't shown his full yet. As you can see, his ERS as well. But now he'll start using it because he knows the final stages of the race is coming up. Flame knows if he can just sit behind and if these two are to collide, he might be able to take the win. So give your predictions in chat then. Who is gonna win here at Zandvoort? Will it be Ilias or will it be Zach? They're both on pretty similar ERS. They're both deploying it as we go down towards turn number 1. This is gonna be tight. Can Carver maybe go for a move on Ace? Ace, is he a tiny bit wide? Does it open the door for Carver now? Carver needs to be careful to not lose the car. We are on the penultimate lap of the race. We have Fishy and Loris going side by side. Loris keeps his foot in. There's a bit of contact, and that might just give our champion from last season a tiny bit of points. They're side by side now as we make our way through, and it's going to be Tristan who moves up into third. Not third, sorry, into 10th. We'll show you as Loris is off. We're so used to calling him on higher positions, but today, unfortunately, he is fighting for the lower ones. Drivers have been destroying brake meter boards. And that's unfortunate. Loris is off. And he has retired from the race. Attention though. Turns to the top 2 in this race. Ilias. And Zach. It's going to be a final lap shootout. Ilias in his rookie season. Making his debut in FPRL. Zach. What will he be able to do? A very quick driver as well. We're going to see him versus Zach on the final lap of the race here in Zandvoort. We're going to make our way now down to the banking. The first big overtaking opportunity has gone. So he's going to have to make the move somewhere else. They will have to deploy all the ERS they have now if Ilias wants this win. And I've not even commentated on him for very long. Only this race. But what I know is he never gives up. And he is proving it now, deploying his ERS. He will be trying his best. He will get one last overtaking opportunity. He almost loses the car though. That might be it for Ilias. Zach might just be able to hang on for Alpine to take race victory. And it will be a brilliant start to the season. No one thought they were able to beat Ferrari, but it looks like Zach will go and do just that. And he will now make his way right over to the final few corners of this racetrack here in Zandvoort. after a few restarts and a lot of excitement, and we've had a weather change, we've had so much, we've had 2 safety cars. It's going to be Zach who will come around the banking just about now, and he will see the checkered flag first. He will take the lead in the championship as well, as it's the first race of the season, and Zach is going to come across the line to take the victory. It's going to be him who wins in Zandvoort. It is going to be then Elias in second. Raphael will take third after all the penalties are applied. Phoenix, well, he would have been hoping that he had a chance to fight for the win, but unfortunately he finishes only in fourth. Colabono in fifth, and Phoenix had a chance earlier but didn't go to plan for him. Colabono in fifth, and Flame in sixth. Carver in seventh, Ace in eighth, Fishy in ninth, Tristan in 10th. Then we have Logie in 11th, Akron in 12th, Harrison in 13th, and Kyle. Well, at one point we thought Kyle was in a good position as well, but here he is. He'll be finishing last, unfortunately. But what a race to start the season. And is Zach starting his quest to win it all in FPRL Season 4? And Elias pushed him all the way. And I think the celebration at Alpine will be big, because everyone was like, can we please not have the 2 Ferraris racing? That's how quick they were. The Alpine were able to go and beat them. So a crazy start to the season. Now there might be penalties, so we might have the order change a bit. For now, your provisional results are Zach in first, Elias in second, Raphael in third, Phoenix in fourth, Colabono in fifth, Flame in sixth, Carver in seventh, Ace in eighth. Then we had Fishy in ninth, Tristan in 10th, Logie in 11th, Akron in 12th, Harrison in 13th, Kyle in 14th, then Loris in 15th. What I can confirm to you is Noah will be disqualified, and he took out 5 people, so that's all I'll say on that. So he will not be counted at all. Martin in 17th then, but these are also our retirements as well. So Martin, our retirement, and Pal and Smithy. Well, it was a race that had a lot of drama. Alright, so that's been it from Zandvoort for FPRL. What a chaotic race it was to start the season, and it really did deliver a lot of chaos and carnage. So I think some drivers will be happy with that, some drivers will not. But yeah, that does bring an end to the stream today then. And I'll just confirm to you, we will be next time out for round number 2 at Belgium. So it's gonna hopefully be a thrilling race with a long camel straight to make overtakes. And hopefully we will not be having any issues next time out and I are able to run the whole 50% distance. I can also confirm to you, Spa will also be a sprint race, so that's going to add a one-shot qualifying into it and a tiny bit more of an entertaining race. So, thank you for joining us today. Apologies once again for all of the technical issues we've had today, but hopefully we made up it by providing so much action and entertainment. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week in Belgium for the sprint race when FPRL returns.